So, you want part 2 of my story, or
Oh, let's finish your story. Now, where you met Olusegun Obasanjo.
He's 69 years old now.
As we speak.
No, then when I met him.
Okay.
In 1999.
He's an old guy now.
He's quite old, yeah. But he looks quite wonderful, huh? Very tough. So anyway, I had been reporting for CNN. And the stories I was doing initially in Nigeria were very controversial. They were hard-hitting.
I've always wanted you and your CNN.
Yes.
Are there not good stories in Africa?
Well,
No. Are there not?
There are.
Have you not seen the waterfalls of Nyahururu?
Yeah,
The waterfalls.
Thompson's Falls.
What if you could just say that this is Jeff Koinange reporting from the Thompson's Falls, the beautiful lands of. All you have to do is to report. If you have to report about Thompson's Falls,
yes.
10 people have to have been diving and die. That's when it's a story that. What is wrong with CNN?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, there's a good segment called African Voices. Well, I mean, improved, by the way. Yeah? African Voices, which is good. They promote. Calligraph was on it. Remember?
Oh.
King.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, my initial stories were very hard hitting, and the Nigerian government would always, in the local newspapers and in TV, they would say, these guys are so negative. The same thing what you're saying. So one day, I'm at Aso Rock. That's the presidential palace in Abuja. It's called Aso Rock. We're there.
What is the name of this one over White House?
It's called State House.
What a boring
The one in Ghana is called Osu Castle. Osu Castle. The one in Pretoria is called Matlamandlovu.
That is
means a house of the, house of the elephant or something like that. Matlamandlovu, something like that. So we're there for press conference, and in the press conference I'm raising my hand, to ask the president a question. He's ignored me throughout. Obasanjo amaniona lakini ameni ignore. Press conference ends. I say no. Lazima nimulize swali. So now I cut across with my cameraman and I grab, I have my mic in hand and I shove the mic in his face. I said, Mr. President, is it true that, and I asked a question. He looked at me and he reached out very calmly and grabbed my nose. And started dragging me.
I'm not president. Why are you pinching my nose?
I'm showing you what
you
happened.
Can't show me.
I'm showing you what happened, Jilla. So he grabs my nose and he pulls me towards him. Now, everyone's watching now.
What?
He says, you, Koinange, you. Why do you always say negative things about us? Why, my son? Why? You're my son. I said, but Mr. President, and he's dragging me now. What wanacheka reporters, bodyguards zote zake.
Wanacheka. Bodyguard haziwezi kwa zake.
Walikuwa wamecheka.
Bodyguard ni wake. Ngeli ya
kewa.
Iko kwa ngeli ya kewa. So the president Olusegun is
grabbing me by the nose. And then he says, you young man, we need to sit down and talk. What are you doing tomorrow morning? I said, Mr. President, I'm around. Okay. He says, come, 6:30. Come to my quarters. No problem. Oh, and bring your sports outfit. Bring, shorts and sneakers. I said, no problem. I said, well, maybe we're going to go for a little walk or run. 6:30 to go up, camera crew, everything. A guy shows up. He gives me a squash racket. He says, do you play squash? I said, yes, sir. He says, let's go. To go and get a squash court. He says,
squash.
And he says, Jeff,
there are things you should tell me.
Squash.
What is squash?
Unajua badminton?
Sijui.
Okay, squash is a game that's played indoors with a rubber ball and you hit it against the wall and the opponent hits it back against the wall. And the whole plan is just to see who can hit it and distract the other person so that they don't hit it back and you get a point. Squash.
So you are hitting a ball on
against the wall, yeah.
With the president.
Obasanjo.
Hey.
Okay. He's 69, huh? So I tell myself, this guy's 69 years old. Come on, man. There's no way he can
squash him out.
I'll squash him. And I used to play at Saints, so I was okay. So I start. He says, you start. I start. Serve. Ball flies over him. My point. 1-0. Or 1-love, they call it. So I said to myself, this is going to be so easy. So we switch sides now, and I hit the ball now against the other wall. Akairudisha. Nikairudisha. Akachapa. I missed the ball, right? So now it's still one love. It's still,
One love.
Yeah, it's still one love.
What do you mean love?
1-0.
See,
I just missed the serve. Instead of being 1-1, it's still one love, but the serve is his now. Sasa yendi and the serve.
so where is love coming from here?
It's 0. It's another word for 0. It's like tennis.
Oh. So one love, is 1-0
Correct.
in tennis or squash.
Yeah, so he started serving. Jalas. Do you know that was the only point I got?
Ta ta.
9-1, 9 love, 9 love. I was sweating like I've never sweated. Afterwards, he looked at me and says, Koinange, nothing is ever as it seems. Nigeria, you need to give Nigeria some time. Nothing is ever
Easy
as it seems. You know, I look at a 69-year-old and I say, I'm going to beat him in this game. Nothing is ever as it seems. Nigeria, you look at it, the first thing you think is negative. But once you dig a little deeper, once you spend a little time, it becomes a whole new place. Words that stayed with me throughout. Amazing. And he says, Jeff, I hope you've learned something. Now we are friends. You can call me anytime. Olusegun.
Obasanjo. Oga.
Oga me. Now why for you?
Oga. So from today you can call him.
Anytime, man. Anytime, all the time.
Go to your phone. Call him now. See, you've said you can call him. Call Oga President. Call Oga President. This is...
You see?
Olusegun Obasanjo.
You're 5 names.
Oh my God. People, let me read Obasanjo's number for you. No, wacha nisome. Wacha nisome. 0722 2088 20 or 0734
2088 20.
And our WhatsApp number is
0700 96 96 96. And that is what you call a story
a day.
Kesho
Ingine.
Kamakawa
Ida.
The Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.